And we are live and welcome and what's up guys, welcome back to another episode of predictions. This will be NXT Takeover Dallas 2016, and like I said, I'm really excited for this pay-per-view, or whatever you want to call it, special, whatever. But NXT never fails to really bring in a really good show. Let me go ahead and exit this so I can actually see the whole screen. But I absolutely love NXT. It's really fun to watch, and they really can capture an audience. First match we have is Apollo Crews versus Elias Samson. To tell the truth, I don't know much about Elias Samson or whatever. But just because I like Apollo Crews and I see that they're giving him a really big push, I do see him winning this. But it really is just I would call it a low card, or it's really the match just to get everybody excited to see everything else. It's not really like this big match, and I don't really see it being much really. But I do give this one to Apollo Crews, just because I don't see them, making Apollo Crews, look weak, and that's exactly what this would do. Have like a rookie come in and beat him, and then Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. Now this I'm super excited for. Nakamura finally being in WWE or NXT, whatever you want to call it. I just think of NXT as its own brand, or its own figure. But Nakamura, I don't think, especially since Zayn is coming to the main roster, I don't think it helps Sami Zayn much to win. Like, it really doesn't. If Nakamura is staying in the NXT roster, he needs to look strong for the NXT roster. Of course, and plus, WWE has a thing of always making their debut star, win. It's just to make them look good. It makes them look strong. It does. I do think that it's going to be one hell of a fight. Sami Zayn will not go down without a fight. It's not going to be like this absolute demolishing of Sami Zayn. And then so I do think Nakamura is going to win that one. Again with Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin. I don't see Baron Corbin winning that. Come on, it's Austin fucking Aries. Austin Aries would never come in and then just come in on his debut and lose. Fuck that. If they do, that would piss me off so much, to have Austin Aries and then have him lose on his debut match. That is ridiculous. Wait, I'm trying to play. I'm actually playing this match. Next, so yes, Austin Aries. I do think Austin Aries will win the match. Yeah, fuck you. And then next match is the Revival versus American Alpha, or Jason and Chad and Gable. Wait, Jordan and Gable. I keep forgetting. Shut up. Tell you the truth, I don't really like. I'm not crazy about the Revival. I don't think anybody really is. They're good. It's just I'm not a big fan of them. But I'm a big fan of Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. And plus, especially since they've been leading this match up, or hyping them up so much, I really think they're going to give this to them. About them, they can't lose, and that automatically makes me think they're going to give this match to them. So American Alpha, or whatever you want to call them, they're next. Shit. Next is Bayley versus Asuka. I'm calling this a co-main event just because that's exactly what this is. It's not just some random match. It's finally, the NXT is the what started. Paige wants to say she started it. I think NXT itself started the Divas Revolution. It showed that girls can really put on a good match. It used to be girls would be in a pudding match. Like I like it, but it's not. You can't respect. You can't sit there and like expect that to compete with Undertaker or Stone Cold on the card. You can't. But now we have Bayley. But I'm gonna say basically the same thing about the Finn versus Samoa Joe. I do see that Bayley is going up to the main roster pretty soon, especially them saying that they want to expand on the Divas roster and they want to expand it and make it a lot bigger. So of course, I do think if they are going to do that, Bayley, it's about her time she comes up. It's just it's time. She's had her run with the championship. She's shown some they love Bayley. I think she could sell a lot of merch and all that stuff. It's just she's the top diva. I do think she is next. Asuka, she could be next. She could set up Carmella as the champion. The champion. She can go against Carmella. Shit. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I do think that Asuka is going to win just because of the fact that Bayley's going to be moved up. Next match is of course the Finn versus Samoa Joe. Again, I don't see Samoa Joe coming up anytime. I wouldn't say anytime soon, but not as soon as Finn. Finn has been in in NXT for a very long time, and it's about damn time he gets he gets moved up. I would love to see, especially since they've been talking about the Balor Club or Bullet Club. I don't really know what they're going to call it, but they're teasing it a lot. So, of course they're going to have that on the main roster. In my opinion, I would really love to see Finn make his debut at WrestleMania, but I see him making his debut at maybe the Monday after. But I would love to see him make his debut on WrestleMania because my idea was to have him interfere in the Shane versus Undertaker. Help Shane out, and then you have this huge rivalry between him and Undertaker, and that would really cement Finn as a main guy. So yes, I do give this to Samoa Joe, and then you can set it up with Austin Aries being the champ, and Nakamura. There's so many people that can work with Samoa Joe and have really great matches. Even Baron Corbin. I do see him coming up. I do see Samoa Joe moving up soon, but not too soon. So yeah, what the hell? But yeah, so let's go back over it. I give it to Apollo Crews versus damn it, versus Elias. Everyone says that Elias is gonna win. I don't know. I like Apollo, and I do think Apollo's going to win, but I could be wrong. But shit. Okay, there we go. But I do think that Apollo needs a bigger push, I guess. To look a little bit stronger, and I do see Apollo being the next big thing in NXT. And hopefully we get a little end zone cast, because for some reason they're not here. They're not on the card. That's just weird. But maybe we could see them at WrestleMania or on the Monday night because I do think that like I'm not gonna go into much detail. I do think that Shane will win, and man, that I'm just saying this right now. Definitely tune in the Monday after, WrestleMania. If you don't watch wrestling that much, just watch that one and you'll be hooked. The Monday after WrestleMania is always with the huge debuts, and that's why I keep saying that I do think that Finn is about time he makes his debut. So then we have essentially Nakamura, Sami Zayn. Nakamura's gonna win, duh. Austin Aries gonna beat Baron Corbin. The American Alpha is going. I do think they're going to beat the Revival, just because maybe we can bring them in, tag team, moving them up. But it's about that damn time where we need to bring some NXT guys up and make the main roster look good again. Damn it! What the hell? But it is about that time. So Bayley versus Asuka. Bayley. I do give this one to Bayley. And then Finn versus Samoa Joe. I know it doesn't look that right now, but yeah, I do give it to Samoa Joe. But I'm trying to talk and what the hell? They didn't even give me a damn bar, but I do give it to Samoa Joe. I know I didn't play very well, but I'm trying to focus on this too. But yeah, I do give it to Samoa Joe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow the stream. It helps me a lot. If you don't have a Twitch account already, go ahead and make one, and you better watch all future episodes live. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one. See you.